we thought we'd invite people to come and say anything. But I thought maybe what we'll do, maybe we'll go around and we'll start with Kael. And if everybody just says their name, you know, and what relation you are, or friendship, or how you know Fran. And if you have something to say, you can say it. If you don't have anything to say, that's just say your name and say, you know, why you're here. So, and we can go clockwise, or not clockwise. Now we go through it.
Which clock?
Okay.
I'm Kael. I'm Greg's son, so I'm Fran's grandson. Yeah. I spent a lot of good time with Fran growing up because she was the closest grandmother to me. Like, she lived just down the road, and then like we some of my fondest memories are going to see the I guess it's now the celebration of light, the fireworks down in Vancouver. She'd always like I was always wanted to go growing up, and then she would always be the one who would want to come with me as well. So I just good memories watching fireworks with Fran. Yeah.
Great. I'm Andrea. I'm sure I've been introduced to most of you this evening. I'm Kael's girlfriend. And I only recently came to Vancouver, so I haven't known Fran all that long. But one thing that I'll always remember was the very first time I met Fran. I was at Kael's house and we were playing a game with his family, and she had the best luck I'd ever seen anybody have. You know, the odds it didn't matter what the odds were. Whenever she rolled the dice, it came up exactly as she wanted.
Well, I'm Linda, and I said my piece.
I'm Joyce McClellan. Jim is a very dear friend of mine and Brian's, and Sharon I've known forever, so that's how I knew Fran. And the thing I remember about Fran more than anything has already been mentioned before, and that's her willingness to debate. Start with white and black and turn it around to black and white. It didn't matter where she was going with it, you'd always have an argument with it. So, and I loved her for that. She was good.
I'm Brian McClellan, and I'm a good school boyfriend of Jim's and Sharon. And I tell you, when I think of Fran, I think of fish and chips. When we were man, we were down on the mountain highway there in her cafe there having fish and chips, and we always remember her behind the counter there.
I'm Ann. I've been friends with Linda since we were 15 years old. And when I was a teenager, I was one of those teenagers that spent a lot of time in Fran's home. And I would come over to visit, and Linda and I would visit and talk at the table. And I was amazed always at how close Linda was to her mother, because Fran was always in the room, always talking with us, always visiting with us. And sometimes I'd get a little impatient and say, "Why is your mom always around?" It was her house. Because my parents were not that way. My parents were just not around. And so I was eternally grateful always to Fran, because she opened her house to me, opened her heart to me, helped take care of my children. And she's a wonderful woman.
I'm Lori Shamrock. I'm Doug's daughter and Fran's granddaughter. And the thing I remember most about my grandmother, we used to spend some time with her during the summer vacations at the UBC farm. We used to go and help out on the farm, bale hay, and feed the cows. And just had a good time when we would visit. And the debating part, too.
I'm Mark Brito, Lori's husband, and I never got to argue with her. Actually, I just kind of caved. One time we got to chat. She was one of her frail moments at the hospital last year, and I was standing there, and in one of her frail moments, she looked at me and says, "You're part of the family, and I ain't broken. Get over here and give me a hug." That's arguing. That was my memory. Let's see who you are.
Great granddaughter.
Perfect.
co-presidents together in the auxiliary at Life's Hospital. And I have known Fran 14 years through the auxiliary. We clicked great. We had a ball the year we were doing it. I didn't know she had all of you people because we didn't talk about our families to business. But she was a real special person, and this is the first time that I have been to what I would call a Scottish killing.
My name is Liva Belko, and I went to hospital as a volunteer, and I am in the greenhouse. And Fran was my boss for 10 years, and I have to say, it was one of the 10 years. And I was going there every Friday, and she was a very good boss. Thank you. I thought lots of people buy that percent, but now I'm not.
My name is Ina, and I volunteered with Levi and Fran in that greenhouse as well. I had in my heart that I wanted to volunteer in the Park and Tilbury greenhouse, and I couldn't find my way in there. So I volunteered in the smaller one with Fran and found out that her daughter-in-law was the founder of the Friends of the Gardens at Park and Tilbury, and she got me in there. I'm still there.
Good.
My name is Laurel, and I'm an old friend of Greg's. And I haven't seen Fran for quite a few years, but I remember her from when I was a teenager. I was just another one of those teenagers standing around the house, drinking tea and beer and whatnot. And I just remember what a warm and welcome and friendly person she was.
I'm Leif Grave. My earliest memory of Fran is the fishing trip, except I didn't know that I would have her as part of my life all the way through. I'm a friend of Greg's. I met Greg in school. Me and Laurel, we hung out in the house and drank her tea and ate her at a house at home. And probably just totally annoyed her. She was a wonderful person. I have good memories of her. Good memories, great memories of her.
I'm Leif, I'm his husband. I also spent some time at the house at the phone. A lot of coffee flowing. I enjoyed that a lot.